Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so guys, we'll be starting now. So, hey guys, we are back with yet another session of the AMP hour. So, today we have Dileep with us. He's currently working at Qualcomm as a hardware engineer. So, I think most of you must have already had an interaction with him on Discord. So, we'll take the session like this. First, Dileep will talk about himself, what he does at Qualcomm, and then we can take questions later on with the Q&A. So let's keep it as interactive as possible since it's not just a normal podcast. We'll be taking audience questions as well. So let's keep it as interactive as possible. So let's start with the session today. So Dileep, let's start with you. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello all of you and hi Manchi. So my name is Dileep and I'm been working from 2 years in Qualcomm. So I think most of you might be knowing what are the various phases in VLSI design flow, and there is one stage called system validation and emulation. So basically, what they do is like they'll try to emulate the ASIC design on what do we say FPGA, and these validation teams they'll try to test the uh, the what do we say the emulated blocks and see if it is meeting requirements or not. That's where my team comes. So I work for a tool design team, and we help the people to get the data for profiling and debugs, and they can get the data and they can analyze the data if that is meeting the requirements or not. That's what I done. I mostly work on Python as of now. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically it's like a digital profile if uh, you want to categorize it, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
come under digital
Yeah, yeah.
profile.
Okay, yeah. So like next will be like how did you crack Qualcomm? Like what did you prepare? What were your projects? Like how come you ended up in this role? Like did you aim for it or how was it like? Can you share that experience?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, firstly, the Qualcomm recruitment process will be really good, and they'll check everything. So, try to prepare your resume according to the role they are mentioning or they are trying to hire you. So, that will help you to get shortlisted. Try to be good at the projects and related subjects. Okay, so if you want to get into Qualcomm, then try to apply your resume according to the role, and uh, be good be good with the projects and be good at problem solving skills. That should be fine.
Yeah, like for the projects, like can you share what all you did? Like what all
Okay.
yeah, that one.
So mostly my projects were on very log though, so I was more interested in it. But yeah, I kind of ended up in like different profile only. So yeah, that's how I
I mean, luck factor is there.
yeah, you should be a bit you should be lucky to get into your interested profile.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Yeah. Okay, so okay, so I think you like we can tell them like you did your PG from BITS. So can you share more about where did you do your PG from, and then UG, and like how did you come into BITS?
Okay, so I did my BTech from Bangalore Institute of Technology in Bangalore in ECE from 2016 to 2020 batch, and I did my master's from BITS Pilan Hyderabad campus in embedded system design. So there are two ways to get admission into BITS. One is through GATE, and there is another exam called BITS HD. So how to prepare for them is like it's just similar to GATE syllabus only. So if you prepare well for GATE, then it should be a cakewalk for you to get to clear BITS HD exam.
Yeah, for GATE, can we like is it easy or how is it like according from GATES? How is it bits HD exam is there?
So GATE will be bit more application oriented, and I feel it's more difficult when compared to BITS HD. BITS HD was relatively very easy than GATE exam. So if you prepare very good for GATE, then it's very easy to clear BITS HD. So yeah, you can preparation wise you can go through various PYQs, be it GATE, be it HP or ISRO, anything, or we have this IES exam as well. So you can go through all those PYQs. That will help you to clear any exam after your BTech. So yeah. Okay. So first thing is, like, since you have just joined or it's been a year or so in your BE, so try to get adjusted to the environment and try to spend more time on enhancing your skills, like be it coding skills or technical skills. Try to learn each of it, at least spend an hour or so, and try to enjoy another time as well. But study some, at least for some time, and try to enhance your skills and go through the GATE syllabus once. So that syllabus will be similar to all, and it will be helpful for your company placements as well. So try to learn it on your own or according to the semester wise. Anything is fine, but try to learn the subject according to, like, in application perspective. That will help you to crack more interviews. Yeah. That. And one more thing I can suggest you is, like, check if your college is, like, supporting you to get placements in semiconductor industry. Then what you can do is, like, talk to your seniors once and see what are the roles they are approaching you, your colleges for. So then according to that you can prepare prepare your resumes and projects, and yeah, that will be more helpful. If not, then try to be good at some subjects and projects, and you can put it on your resume, and you can apply in offline as well.
Yeah, so I like any okay, so I think if you want to share anything from your end, then we can, or else we can start with the quick Q&A.
Okay, so I think from my side, like, basic thing is try to be good at what you are confident in. I mean, if you are confident in something, then explore more of it and try to enhance your problem solving skills. That is very, very important, and coding is very much important. Later on are add-ons to it. So yeah, it can be any field.
What we say? Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, Shardul, you can ask your question.
Hey, hi Shardul. How are you?
You're on mute.
If you are talking, yes.
Hello, Dileep sir.
Hey,
I'm
hi Shardul.
Shardul. I'm currently in second year.
Okay.
My course is electronics engineering, specializing in VLSI design and technology. So I'll be doing my undergrad in with focus on VLSI. So everybody recommends that if you want to crack the semiconductor industry, you must do masters. So the thing in masters is companies. Why do companies approach masters? Is because enough skills are not taught in undergrad, so they prefer masters. So if in the remaining 2 years I grab those skills like Verilog, computer architecture, and that, should I go for masters or should I just keep on enhancing my skills?
See, first thing is, like, don't think that only they'll hire master students. See, there are more people who come with BTech background as well. That is one thing, and yeah, skills are required, and I think company prefer MTech people because they might feel like we are good in hands-on on the things. But yeah, nonetheless, BTech people can easily get into semiconductor industries if you are good at coding and this VLSI, Verilog, all these things.
क्योंकि हमने वीडियो ऑन करा है तो मैक्स 50 पीपल
You can just
करा
see
नहीं वीडियो
first start with your coding practice and then go for core subjects one by one.
YouTube का chat on रख WhatsApp chat
Basic core subjects like digital IC design, then what is a VLSI design, be good at coding and aptitude. Once you are done with it, then you can explore other things as well. From RTL to GDS, you can start with subject of your internship. You have more time. That will help you.
Yeah, we have I think I invited someone on stage. Okay, they're not coming. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Lakshman Reddy.
Yeah, hi Lakshman Reddy.
Can you mute? Yeah, आवाज आ रही है.
Dileep sir, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm from Tier 3 college.
Okay. I was from Tier 3 college, so it's fine. It should be fine. Nothing to worry. Go on.
Presently, I am preferring for GATE sir.
Okay.
I am interested in digital VLSI.
Okay. Which year you are in? Second year. Or third?
Third year, second sems.
Okay. Go on.
Most of the seniors recommended take coaching for getting into VLSI. It is true or not, sir?
Yeah. See, if you want to do masters, then one of the better option is to go through GATE. So you can prepare on yourself, but I recommend, I suggest you to get some good coaching, because I too had some coaching after my BTech for GATE preparation. So yeah, GATE, that thing helps actually. You'll learn a lot of things. Nonetheless, you can, if you are good enough in subjects, then you can prepare on yourself. But if you have chance, then go for coaching. That will be more helpful, because you can meet some good people around there, and you can discuss with them, and you can prepare well rather than preparing yourself. And that's what I suggest.
Okay, sir. And another doubt is most of software internships are very easily find, sir. But VLSI related internship, how can you get, sir?
Okay, so one thing is like, so there are some government internships, like you can check in I think so. What is IAC website or DRDO website? They might be providing some information about internships. That is one good thing, because if you do in government, if internship is funded by government, then that will be good. And one more thing is like, you can check in LinkedIn, or some profiles might be giving you internships, or some startups might be giving you some internships in LinkedIn only. So that is best way to get, I feel.
Yeah, LinkedIn, I think it's the best way. You can try increasing your network so that whenever someone posts internship or anything, you can get the notification. Also, we have a channel in Discord where we keep on posting regularly whatever we get. So I think you can look into that also. Yeah, there's one question: is MTech compulsory for VLSI, even UG from NIT?
No, it's not compulsory, because I know many people who come from NIT and they ended up in semiconductor. In my company only after BTech. So I think it's not necessary. It's just that you should have good skill, and you should have good knowledge. That should be very easy to get into the semiconductor industry without MTech also. That's my personal experience.
Yeah, I think Prakash, you can ask your next your question.
Yeah. Hi, Prakash.
Good evening, sir. I'm a 2024 graduate.
Okay.
And from the next month, I'm going to take VLSI Design and Verification course from an institute.
Okay.
So while you're discussing the earlier point, coding is very important. Like, other than the realm of coding, how important is this traditional data structures and algorithms from CSC? How important is that in VLSI interviews? Could you?
Yeah, that's a good question. So data structures, like, they are required, but not that important for you, because when you are coming from ECE, they don't expect you to have very good knowledge on data structures. Nonetheless, you should have at least bare minimum knowledge on that. That should be fine, and you should be very good at software coding. Like, at least C programming, you should be very good at it. Or if you have a chance, then try to learn Python, because most of the companies are like shifting towards Python in many of their roles. So that will be really helpful.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Yep. Hi, Dileep sir. Hi, Himanshu ma'am. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, very good evening.
Before I want to start, I want to request ma'am that please, could you please from Srinidhi Institute, Hyderabad.
Okay.
So I've joined one kind of training institute for design and verification course. Like, it's still 6 months pending. I have for completion right now in verification process system Verilog.
Okay.
So many, it's a rumor or I don't know what, but many were saying you go and get a job through this training. You have to do masters kind of thing.
That's not true, I would say. See, there will be two cases. some people might end up into like in good companies after this coaching. Some people might not end up. See, the thing is, what you can do is you try to put more effort on this and learn the things properly. So it will be helpful at the end for sure. That much I can say. You can start. You can start applying to companies as well with your resume and with your project. You can post your questions in the chat. Maybe let me check if I have time. Sorry.
Guys, let's just ask question at once, whatever questions you have, and then I'll have to remove you from the stage.
Because other people might be feeling.
Yeah.
To
That's
ask questions,
right.
right? So
Yeah.
At the end, if I have time, we'll give you a chance for sure. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Hi, Bhuvan.
Sir, actually, I'm pursuing electronics and instrumentation. Now, currently, I'm studying 7th sem RNSIT College.
Okay.
Is there any openings in the Qualcomm? I mean, for the internship and all for VLSI? Analog layer, like.
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you. So there was an hiring process till January for internships or something. So I think you might have missed it. So maybe the other internships will start from like June or July. So keep looking into their website or in LinkedIn or some job portals. They'll post you there. If there is some interesting field, you can apply to that. Yeah.
Okay, we have next question from Streak. Okay, hello sir, I am from 3rd year 6th semester EC student at tier 3 college. I'm interested in VLSI front end. Should I prepare for VLSI placements or do gate prep?
Since you told you are from tier 3, then I assume that not much opportunities from big companies at least to your college. So I would see. I think this VLSI preparation and gate preparation can go hand in hand because there are many similar subjects in both of them. So be it digital IC design or Verilog or can be some other subjects as well, C programming and all, aptitude. So you can study them first, and if you feel confident enough, then you can go, and if you have time, you can go for other subjects in gate. But I feel gate can be a fail-safe state. So if you prepare for gate properly, then you'll end up in some or other good college or a good company.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Yeah. One question is, what is the minimum CGPA I should maintain for to get into the industry?
At least try to be with maybe 70%. See, don't check the pointer, but try to be at 70% because that grade conversion will be different for different colleges. So I was victim of that one. So try to have at least 70% in your BTech. At least, if possible, more. That should be fine.
Yeah, I'd like to add, like if you're approaching or going for a job, then maintain at least 8 because there's like outside a lot of people have a good CG. So you'll be compared with them, of course. If you're going for masters and all, I think 7.5 is good.
Yeah, try to have good resume at the end. That is very important.
Yeah. Like CGPA is just like
letter of recommendation.
Yeah, that's what. Like CGPA is just like you will get into the bunch that okay you can give interview. After that, all your skills and everything matters.
Yes.
Yeah. Next is what's your feedback on BITS core placement since you are from ECE?
So I would say BITS is like one of the finest institute which will provide you with lots of opportunities. So yeah, if you can't get into top IIT per se, then BITS can be a very good option because they'll give you lots of opportunities and lots of good companies come to BITS, and they'll give you this it's a practice school. So in worst case, if you can't get into any company, they'll help you with internship in very good companies. So you can convert it later on also. So which is very good in terms of placements and exposure. Yes.
So can you tell which all subjects we should focus on? I've already, if anyone is already in masters, what subject should we focus on? Yeah, okay, for masters.
So I assume you wanted to go to VLSI only because that is a discussion. So
yes.
Then try to be very good at digital. Okay, that is very very basic thing. Try to be very good at digital and programming, C programming at least, and possibly if you have a chance, then explore other coding as well. Those are two very basic things, and try to be very good at problem solving. I'm stressing this because nowadays you have ChatGPT and all, but you should know what to do. So that comes under problem solving only. So try to be very good at that. Then try to go through VLSI lectures and try to be good at MOSFETs and all those things. So that will help at your interview things and all. That is one thing. Then I can suggest you nothing much. Computer architecture is very important as well.
Yes.
Because you'll understand how ASIC board works and all. So those are basic things. That should be bare minimum things. Once you are done with those things, then you can explore other things as well. There are lots to learn though.
Yeah, okay. We have
Okay, let me add one more thing.
Yeah, sure.
Try to understand various phases in VLSI design flow, at least basic thing. So that will help you to explore at the end if you have time. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We have next question. That is like, which is the good platform for gate preparation?
See, there are two ways of doing it. One is personal preparation, and one is preparing with some coaching academy. So I've done it with AS Academy, so it was really good. At least I feel that. So if you have a chance, you can go for that. Or if not possible, then you can prepare yourself, because I know so many people who did self-preparation and ended up in very good colleges. So if you are capable of it, then you can go for it. Or if you have chances, then go for a coaching academy, because one thing is the coaching will be good. Second thing is you will be able to meet with very good people around there. So you can share your ideas, or you can learn so many things from them. I feel discussions will help you a lot than any of the things. Yes.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, so we have next question is from Prakash. Like, according to companies, what VLSI design projects is considered good, and what are the great projects?
See, I feel there is nothing like good project or bad project. It's like how much you did and how much you have learned up from that. That is the main thing they'll check, because at the end those projects doesn't add any value to your work. I feel that at least very less. So if you learn something out of it, and if you are able to portray them, then they are more than happy to hire you. So, but at the end, yeah, try to have good projects. Like in this channel also there are some projects which you can go through from easy to hard. So you can try them. Those are really good. Be it architecture or some adder or subtractor, like different types of adders and all. I'm just telling you an example. You can go through that list. That will be helpful. Yeah.
We have a different question. Can you share your first day experience working at Qualcomm?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will be funny or not, but yeah, I've been there for an intern. Like I joined as an intern. So on that first day, that was good only. Like I can't say much about it because nothing was there. There were some induction programs, and yeah, I did not feel not much hype for that. That was good. That's it.
Yeah, you got to know where is the break room and where you can hang out, you can play.
Yeah, I explored that building.
Yeah.
Nothing much on first day. Once you get to know your work, then actual game starts. Till then, it will be like nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing much.
Okay, Odin, you can ask your question.
Yeah, I'm audible, I guess.
Yeah, hi, Odin. You are audible, yes.
Hi, sir. I'm actually a second year EC student. Now I'm interested in electronics, like gives me that hobby wala engagement. But as a profession in electronics, like seniors say, there's hardly any placement into core companies, from my college at least. So what most people do, they either go for GATE or go to IT. So I wanted to ask your views on off-campus placement into companies like the one you are working in, like taking the practically and how feasible is that? And also, what was your drive for doing a MTech? And also, could you also please tell how we can connect to you in future for little mentorship, like LinkedIn or some other handles?
Okay, so let me answer one by one. So let's say, let me tell you honestly, I was in your situation at once because I'm from the college which doesn't give you much hardware placement, like companies and all. So what I knew it that you can apply through offline. That is one thing, but the thing is, like, if you are from tier 3 or tier 2 college, then the probability that your resume will be selected is like bit low at the end. That's the harsh reality. So you have to apply so many number of companies you have to apply. Then you might get selected in some of them. That is one thing. And another thing is like GATE. So that was my intention. Like I knew that I might not get selected in off campus because of my college per se. So I thought going for MTech was the better option. That's why I went to that. That is one thing. And nonetheless, see, wherever you are, if you have chance, then apply for it and try to learn the things. That is the main, very, very much important. That's it. At the end, result, we never know what will happen, but what's there in our hand is to prepare for it. Yeah, that's the main thing. Be it GATE or be it for placements, try to put a lot of effort. Then let's see how it goes at the end.
Yeah.
And you can then that there are LinkedIn profiles attached in somewhere, so you can go through them. You can contact me on LinkedIn, or you can put your questions in Discord as well. I'll be happy to answer you all.
Yeah, we have a separate channel where we have all the mentors LinkedIn's, so you can go and contact to whoever you're interested. And also we have this ask a mentor section. There also you can ask your doubts in Discord. Yeah. So next we have what should be there in resume, like what all things we can add in resume.
Okay, so first thing is there are two perspectives of this as well. First thing is try to put your resume in such a way that it is apt for your profile. That is the main, like if you can do it, then that is really good, because they will if they are shortlisting you based on your resume, then they will shortlist if it is apt to their role. That is one thing. In other case, if you can't do it, or if you are not confident enough on that, then put the things which you know, and there is no going back in that. If you are confident in something, then put those subjects, put those projects, and yeah, that is the main thing. Try to be according to the role. If you can't do it, then try to put the things which you know.
Yeah, like try putting those projects which you know in depth, because you can then from there on you can guide your interview instead of the interviewer. If you know something, they'll go in depth in that, and if you know the answers, they'll dig in more. So if you from the basic only you don't know anything, like the first or second question, they'll realize, okay, this person has not done that project, and then of course they'll ask their own questions. If you are good at what you have given in a resume, then I think you can dig in that, and you can talk about your project which you're confident in.
Yes. If you put something in your resume, then be very good at it. Be very good at in and out of it. Otherwise, it will give them false indication that you don't know anything.
Yeah.
Then they'll outright reject you if you can't defend it.
Yeah. Okay. There's one more speaker. Okay.
Oh, there is something as a pressure, something. Okay, let me read at the end if there are something left. If someone wants to talk to me, then they can come
I'll
up.
just read some questions from chat. Maybe no skill set of a VLSI engineer. Same question. I think we can just maybe give a gist.
Yeah, be good at problem solving, and be good at coding. Then be good at basics of digital design and VLSI. Those are the basics at least.
Okay, so could you please answer questions like domain specific and skill specific? I think for this, like if you want to go for, since Dileep is from front end, he can answer those questions. If you are interested in backend or any backend related question, you can go and check the roadmap video. Still you have questions, you can contact Sanchit. He's there as one of the mentors. Also, he had one of the live sessions. You can go and check out the previous videos regarding the backend, like if you have any doubts regarding backend. And in future, of course, we'll have many more people from Analog also we have on board. So we can have a live session with them also. So here we'll focus more on front end and gate and all these topics.
Yeah, if you want to know something about opportunities, after
that is
BTech,
fine. Yes,
I can answer you that as well. Yeah.
Okay, we have one question. Is it good to have a knowledge of simulation softwares for circuit design?
See, learning something is really good at the end. That is one thing, but most of the times what we read outside may not help you in any of the company. I mean, in some companies, because they will have their own flow and they will have their own tools. So learning something is really good, and it will always help you to portray something at the end. Yeah, but it might not help you as much as you expect. That's my feeling.
Yeah. Next question we have is Verilog and System Verilog enough to get in as a fresher?
Verilog is good. Yeah, that's very much important, I would say. But have some programming also, like software programming. That is really helpful, really needful as needed.
Yeah, like
And
if
I told you, some subjects also, there are few subjects you need to brush up before going to interview.
Yeah, for coding wise, if we see, like I think C would be good and Verilog. C, I think basically if you know C and then you hop on to Verilog, it will be easier to know the language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start with some basic language, then it will be easier to jump into any other language as well. So, yes.
So we have one question like, is pursuing masters in foreign countries more beneficial rather than preparing for GATE for the amount we pay?
Okay, so one thing is, since you mentioned the word pay, so doing masters is really like, it will take lots of money. That is the thing. But nonetheless, they will provide you lots of opportunities. And some people end up paying their loans for longer time when they pursue MS. So it depends on you. So they'll see, obviously they'll have large number of opportunities when compared to MTech in India. But for me, in my opinion, I never suggest someone to go to MS. But yeah, that's completely my opinion only. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for I think if you want to go abroad, if you have like proper money and all, I think it's good opportunity. Or else I think masters here is also good. If you once get into industry, you can easily pay off your loan. That is like a very good option which we get here. Even I think zero collateral loans also you can get from SBI. That is there. I mean, you can check their website.
Yeah, you'll get the loan, and if you end up in good college, then you can be confident of all those things at the end. So try to get into good college. That is the main thing.
Yeah, for masters at least just target tier 1 colleges.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is relatively easier to do in tier 1 college than BTech. So that's what I feel. So. Yes.
Okay, I have one question. I'm studying MTech in tier 3 college, which is what is the scope of future, and do I have to do PhD in tier 1 or tier 2 colleges?
See, this is like very specific, I feel. Doing MTech will help you for sure, but since you told it's tier 3, then it will be same case like BTech only. So try to apply as many companies as possible with good resume. At the end, see, there are lots of opportunities out there. So if you can prove yourself, then it doesn't matter which college you are from. They might not provide you with good companies, but at the end, it's on you. So you can apply offline as many companies as possible and get into it. Or start with a startup as well. It will be difficult for some years, but you learn a lot from startups as well. So that is also a good idea at the end.
Yeah. One more question. In computer architecture, which microcontroller should one focus on to study?
I think both of them are difficult as far as I know. So when it comes to microcontroller, most of the colleges they teach you 805 microcontroller. So try to learn it and try to go through some ARM architecture as well, because all the companies now they are using ARM architecture only. So try to learn that. At least in basic way, you will get lot, because it's open source, so you will get lot of documentation in their website. You can learn from there as well.
Okay, we have one question, very detailed. So I am from second year EC student. I have 4 electives choice to opt from: VLSI track, RF track, embedded and IoT, and cyber security track. I'm confused between RF and VLSI. We have Qualcomm coming up for placements. Can you guide me in choosing? Okay guys, let's keep the questions general after this.
Okay, so the thing is see, if Qualcomm is coming, they will come for RF profile as well. So that is one thing. But most of the times, and number of bytes will be more towards VLSI when compared to RF. That much I can tell you. So try to go for VLSI, because it can be Qualcomm or other company, but it will help you at the end. Because RF, most of the companies doesn't provide any roles at the end. I mean, very less at least.
Yeah, we have one question related to Qualcomm. Like, what are the chances of getting a job at Qualcomm if you have required skills but little work ex with BTech at electronics from tier 3 college?
Once you put your work experience, then college doesn't matter. I feel whatever you did in that experience matters a lot. So yeah, if you have if you have learned something in your work, then if you have required skill set, then there is no going back. You can easily get into Qualcomm. That's what I think.
Okay. Verification, I think you can refer to previous live. And can you share some resources for learning Tickle? I think resources, we already have a channel. You can refer that, right, Dileep?
Yeah. Now I've started learning Tickle as well. So there is some YouTube with like 1 hour or 2 hours. You can. There is some Synopsys website as well. They are providing you some Tickle courses. It looks that is really good.
Yeah.
Even though I did not go through it, one of my friends suggested me, so you can go through that as well. There are so many sources. Once you start practicing it, then you learn it anything. You can learn anything. So start practicing. That is the main thing.
Yeah, hands-on is
any
more.
language.
Yeah, in coding, more hands-on you have, the more you learn.
How much ever you read, you don't understand. I mean, you don't get it at the end. How much? If you practice more, then you'll get more confidence on it, and you'll learn more. Yes.
Yeah.
You can directly hop into practicing some codes, even though if you don't know anything. I would suggest that only. Try get some codes, just type it and see the output. You'll understand a lot than learning individually and reading it.
Yeah, we have one question that do we have any free resources for EDA tools?
Actually, I'm not that I mean, what to say? I don't know much about it, but yeah, you can search in Google or something. Sorry to say this. Yeah.
I think we have this like tools channel is there, right? You can check out like whatever tools are there for backend. If not, you can contact Sanchit. Sanchit on the mentor section. I think he'll be happy to help you out there. Okay, we have Lakshman is there. So he is currently studying diploma second year in Texas, is coming for hiring. So can you give some suggestions on that?
So when it comes to Texas, no, if for what is it? Written exam, they'll give you most of the time they'll give you the previous questions only. So if you can get some of those questions, then you just practice those questions. That is for written exam, and in interview they'll mostly concentrate on digital. I feel like as far as I saw, so be very very good at digital electronics, and according to the resume, if you have some specific products, prepare those things. Those are the basic. I think that should be like basic thing you need to do before going to interview. TA.
Okay, there's one question. If assuming I'm in service-based company or a newly graduate, how can I jump into a product-based company like NVIDIA or Intel Core?
So this is like the same thing. Like first you need to have the required skill set. As I mentioned, try to have very good skill set and try to have good projects. And what you can do is you can't expect like you can directly jump into NVIDIA or something. Try to have relevant experience, even though if it's a startup or some company for 1 or 2 years, learn so many things from there, and then you can come to NVIDIA, if not directly. That's what I was.
Yeah, I would like to add here, like if you're in a service-based company, just work your ass off there, like just do everything and gather as much knowledge as possible, and later on, like 2-3 years down the line, I think you can, if your manager sees the potential in you, you can very well get converted into a full-time employee there also. Just focus on learning in your initial years. Like money and all, everything will follow if you know the knowledge. If you have the knowledge, I think money you can easily get with your skill set.
Yeah, try to gain the skills. It can be of any stage in your career, even though if it's initial stages or it's been some time, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Try to learn the things. That is the main thing at the end.
We have, sir, other than GATE, what can we try to get into VLSI front end, as I'm not sure about my GATE preparation, or should I take a drop for GATE?
It depends. It depends from person to person. If you are interested in it and if you are like financially stable then you can take it. But if there is chance, there are like various opportunities other than GATE that I can say. So there are some IITs which will give you admissions for MS. There is some courses called MS in research. So they will be like 2.5 year courses or something. So you can end up there. Like they don't take the GATE score. They'll just consider your CV and your what do you say, BTech grading. If you have good grade and if you have good CV, then they'll call you for an interview, and if you can clear it, then yeah, you can get into that MS courses in IITs. That is one really good thing. And there are like there are so many institutes provide MTech admissions through their own exams. So some colleges are like IIIT Bangalore and Hyderabad. They'll have their own exam. I mean, at least IIIT Hyderabad, they'll have their own exam, I guess. So then BITS has their own exam. Then so many colleges will give you internships. MS research admissions. So then there are some research funded institutes like JNCSR. You can search into it. That is really good. Then ISRO exam will have ISRO exam as well. And what and all are there? TAFR will be there. They will have their own exam. So even though if you can't get into the GATE, you will have some time. You can prepare for other exams as well. So BITS is one of it for sure. You can try it because GATE exam will be on February or something, and BITS will be like at least you'll have 2 to 3 months of time before that. So if you can't get into college through GATE, then you can definitely get with other exams as well. You have to follow the colleges. Try to get the list of the colleges which have good placements and see their criteria of admissions. You will get to know a lot of things.
Yeah, to know the placements, you can approach people on LinkedIn, like those who are still studying. You can get to know what is the situation there, and then accordingly you can apply.
Yeah, ping them in LinkedIn, and maybe they'll help you about the placements.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we have one good question. Could you clarify us whether the programming is different for hardware than software? As Dinesh sir mentioned, programming is important. What are important topics to learn in programming for VLSI field?
Okay, I'm going to change my name only. It's fine. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, hardware programming is different from software programming. That is one thing, because software programming will be like more high-level language. You'll have lots of libraries and all those things. But when it comes to hardware level, you need to write everything. So, yeah, both are different only. And you should know one hardware programming language and software programming language for sure. Either it can be C, Python, anything. If you are confident in something, go for it. And Verilog or some might study VHDL and this time Verilog, you can go through them as well.
Yeah, for next we have is a coaching institute better option for those who can't do MS or MTech?
Yeah, I mean, if you can't do MTech and MS, you can learn the things from that coaching institute, but I doubt like they provide equal opportunities as of MTech and MS. They will provide you opportunities for sure, but not that good opportunities when compared with MTech.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do your research on that part, because many people, they write 100% placements, but that's not true. So do proper research on that part. That is before taking any major
talk to the people who are already already passed out from those institutes, so they can tell you better about that, what are there.
Yes. Okay, we have is IIIT Hyderabad good for electronics domain for MTech?
Yeah, I think so. They provide MS, I guess, but yeah, IIIT Hyderabad is a really good college, I would say. I think their intake is like maybe 15 to 20 people for one semester, and I think the course is for 2.5 years, so you need to publish some nice research papers at the end. So the college is really good. If you get into that, then happily you can go to it. Then you will get a lot of stipends as well. As far as I remember, there was some Virat Kohli research fund they'll be given for some people. So yeah, and then fee is also like okay, not that high, not that low, but fee is good and curriculum is really good. You will end up in very good college, very good companies at the end. IIIT was really good. Yes.
We haven't.
But you'll have an interview faced before, so they'll take that interview.
Sir, can we approach the company directly to request an internship? The process through websites or talent acquisition often leads to delays in interview calls.
Yeah, see, those things will be on requirement basis only. So they'll show you that there is some requirement, but at the end, many people will apply there. So it's like very few people at the end. Maybe like if 100 people apply, maybe since that is for internship, they'll only consider very few people at the end, maybe 10 to 15 people, and they'll have their interview rounds and all. So that's why you feel like there is delay, but at the end, it means that resume got rejected at the end. So most of the people doesn't get any.
Yeah, guys, I think let's make it interactive. If anyone has a question, instead of writing, we can put you on stage.
Because if these chat things, you can keep it in that mental section only.
Yeah,
I can
that's
help
like
you
same.
later,
The
there is no
main
point
point
in
was to
talking
make it
here.
interactive. So let's do that.
Someone raised their hand,
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah.
Can you pull in
Yeah.
shadow?
Yeah, we have Iron Man.
Like,
Sir, can you hear? Can you
Yeah.
hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, Marvel.
Sir, actually, I am a first year student studying, going to study second sem for tier 3 college, sir. So I am very interested in electronics from a few years. So, like, what kind of softwares are used in the front end VLSI design? And also, what OS do I need to use, like Linux or Linux system distributions or Windows? Also, do I need to get more CGPA if I get more internships? If I done more internships to get into the semiconductor industry, sir, company?
Okay, so first thing is, CGPA is really required to get, to get filtered. That is one thing. Second thing is, I think you asked what are all required for RTL, front-end design, no? So, see, at the end, tool doesn't matter. See, if you can work on, Linux, that is really good because that will help you when you are working. So, try to be good at Linux, that will help you at the end. And one more thing is, for front-end, try to learn as the same answer. So try to learn Verilog or some coding language, like hardware coding language, and some scripting language that will help you at the end for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have one question. Like, is learning AI important? How can it impact on VLSI?
See, AI will have impact on every field where the work is like same every time. So it will have some impact on VLSI for sure at the end. Maybe not, if not now, it may be after some years. But yeah, if you have skills and try to be like irreplaceable, that you should be like, you should strive hard to learn new things and try to be good at new technologies. So at the end, they can't replace you.
Yeah,
if you are good at your skills.
Yeah, try making use of
Hello, sir.
Can you?
Hi.
Yeah. Just wait a second.
Yes, sir. I was currently in masters second year.
Okay.
I had learned Verilog and system Verilog.
Okay.
Yeah. System Verilog and due to the less number of projects I had added in resume, they were asking.
You gave less number of projects.
Yes, I had added only 2-3 projects, but some companies were asking more. And what categories do I have to do the projects?
Okay, so first thing is like 3 projects are like good enough only. I feel, at least that's my aim, because in my resume, if you see, there are only 3 projects, because increasing number of projects in a resume will get you into trouble. That's what I feel. So, but if they are asking you, then there is no way you have to keep them. But see, I feel what they are referring to is like what they are coming for, and if your resume doesn't tally, then they might ask you for more projects. So try to be specific to that company at least, because if some company is coming for digital role and if you put some analog project, then doesn't make any sense. So try to be at least as good, as apt as possible to that company. That is one thing. And see, since you told Verilog and system Verilog, that's good thing, and try to be good at some scripting language, or see, at least that should be helpful.
Yeah, since as the competition is growing, like the people who are graduating with you, they are focusing on scripting. If you don't do, then of course company will prefer those who do, right? Because at the end they should get the benefit of your skills. So in that way, try to upskill yourself. Yeah.
So I'll tell you the importance of scripting. Okay. So in most of the big companies, most of the flows are like stabilized now. There is no much change in the flow. So there is only most of the things are like scripting work only. So they will for sure look for the people who know scripting at the end. So try to be good at some scripting language. That will be really, really helpful in coming days. If not now.
Yeah, you can ask your question.
Sir,
Hi Shadow. Good name.
am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible. Yes.
Sir, I am currently in first year and I have already started my GATE preparation with VLSI as the syllabus is same. So, and I am planning to give my first attempt of GATE first in third year.
Okay.
So, after that, should I in fourth year, should I go for placements or higher studies, which will be better for me?
Okay. So first thing is, if you are thinking to give GATE, no, just give it in like first or second year. Nowadays, I think we can give that a try in second year only, I guess. So just give it, and then you'll get to know on which level you are. That is one thing. So you can retrospect yourself, and you can get to know some idea. If you feel you are not making up to the mark, then you can go for placements. Or if you feel you can crack it in 1 or 2 attempts, then go for GATE if you have chance. Because through GATE, it's not only about MTech. Through GATE, you'll get some government jobs as well. That is really, really good. So if you have chance, then try to go for GATE only.
Yeah, we have one question.
Unless your college is like providing you very good opportunities.
Yeah, if you have a good number of companies coming up, then of course go for placements. You can do. Yeah, we have one question. Like, I'm looking for a job at Qualcomm, but as an embedded engineer, please suggest me what I can do. I'm a 2023 graduate, now doing a course in embedded systems. Please suggest.
Okay, so since you mentioned embedded, then try to learn this microcontroller program. Microcontroller programming, microprocessor programming. Then try to be good with some computer coding programming. Then try to see the applications of embedded field on which you are interested. According to that, you can study the subjects.
Yeah, we have a video on embedded on the channel. You can check that out on YouTube. Like, it has like what you need to know, like from the very basics. I think that will help you, and do the projects accordingly. We have the project list also there.
Correct.
Yeah. Next we have, will quantum computing affect conventional computing? VLSI.
At least for now, there is no word of quantum computing in our company at least. So I don't think so. It's not coming in near future. That's what I feel for now. It might be wrong also, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like it'll take time. So I think you can focus in your placements for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when some company is coming for your placement, they don't expect you everything. They'll expect you what you are good at and if it is suitable for their requirement. That much only they'll expect. So try to be good at basics at least. That's the main thing. Don't think about this quantum computing and all those things.
Yeah, Dhananjay, you can ask.
Yeah, hi Dhananjay.
Yeah, hi sir. I am currently pursuing my MTech in NIT Trichy.
Okay.
And we have got an opportunity as intern in Qualcomm. Like there will be an exam.
Okay.
And what do I need to study for that? And prior to that, I had an experience in 40 nanometer technology, physical design.
Okay.
That's why. And worked as a software engineer in Wipro.
Okay, so I think that PD experience will help you for sure. If you are good at it, then try to put it in your resume so they'll shortlist you to get that roles only. That is one thing. Then what you can do is like try to go through that previous year questions if you have that material. So you will get to know what and all they'll ask you. I think Qualcomm written exam will be really good. I feel like they'll touch everything from aptitude, C programming, and I don't think they'll just give the previous questions and also try to practice as many questions as possible. That will help you to clear that written round. Then when it comes to interview, try to have good resume and try to put your experience if you are good at it. That will help you to take that interview accordingly. Yes.
Yeah. We have one question. Does 12th marks matter in core companies? I have less than 60% in 12th.
I don't know, like I feel sad to say, but yeah, it matters at the end. See, if you don't have some good, see, they'll need at least 70%. So I was one of the victim for that. So yeah, little bit matters at the end, because if so many people are applying, they need something to filter out. So they'll keep these also at the end.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, that is there. Like if you go through, college
But most of the time
placements.
they don't care
Yeah.
if you are in good college. That is one thing. But yeah, if time is bad, then yeah,
They
it can
do.
happen.
So you can maybe, if you're applying through college, right, you can talk to the HR of that company and request. That is the thing
Yeah,
you can
because
do.
it depends on HR and your placement
Yes,
team. So if
yes.
they are capable of it, then there is no issue.
Yeah.
Hello.
I or I can.
Yeah.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Hello, sir. May I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, you are audible.
Sir, I am currently studying in second year ENC, sir.
Okay.
And I have interested in VLSI and domain design, sir.
Okay.
And about making MTech or going to placements. As we don't have any core companies coming to our college, sir.
Okay, so the answer is similar to previous one. So first thing is see if you are interested in it and if you can afford it, afford your time and money both. That is main thing. So if you can do that, and since your college is not giving you much placement, then you can try. Since you are in second year, you can start preparation from now, and I think by fourth year you should be good enough to get into some very good college. That's what I suggest. Yeah. Otherwise, you can apply offline.
Yeah. We have one question. Like, I don't have enough work but have skills with BTech at electronics and a 2023 graduate. Chances are less to get a job at Qualcomm.
I don't say less, but yeah, I mean, if you have good skill set, then I think they'll be happy to take you. Like once you get filtered in your resume with your resume, and if they call you for interview, then you can show off your skills. But yeah, the thing is like try to apply. Don't be particular with Qualcomm and all. You try to apply as many companies as possible, even though if their work experience, but like if their work is good and if the company is small, then just go into it for 1 or 2 years, learn more things, and then with that experience you can come back to Qualcomm at the end easily. Because so many people do that.
Yeah. We have one more question. I think it's already 7:17, so let's take 2 to 3 questions more and then we can wind up the session for today. If you have any other doubts, you can ping him in this Discord, ask him intersection or LinkedIn. Anything is fine. Yeah, so we have one question. Like I'm in Triple E third year and currently preparing for GATE. How should I prepare for should I prepare for VLSI or campus placements, and don't want to do my MTech immediately after BTech? What should I do now?
Since you don't want to do MTech just after BTech, then go for placements. That is the opportunity you have in front of you. See, like I knew many people in my friends group, they come from EEE and they are working in my company now with me. So it doesn't matter at the end. Try to get into good college. If you can't get in a good company in BTech, then you try to get into good college in MTech. Then yeah, it doesn't matter if you are from EEE or anything. If you have a skill set, then they'll hire you. There is no going back.
Yeah, we have one question. Is it possible to build a proper skill set for free and in a year?
Okay, so before answering this, there is something I want to add to previous one. So
Yeah.
if you don't want to do MTech just after BTech, and if you are preparing for GATE and all, then I told there are so many opportunities. Like you can just give the GATE and give the ISRO exam and you can just join in ISRO. That is one option. Or IES we have. Then we have government exams through GATE. Then there are so many institutes, research institutes like JNCS or DRDO. You can get into any of them if you have proper skill set and good grade score. You don't have to do MTech. Okay, that is nothing. Then Imaji, can you read it
Yeah,
out again?
sure. Is it possible to build a proper skill set for free and in a year?
Yeah, it's completely possible because now we have so many sources and so many certification programs we have. So you can just go through NPTEL and you can complete the course. They'll have their own exam at the end and they'll certify you. So that will add some weightage to your resume. That is one thing. Then you can do the good projects which we have mentioned in our channel. So you can go through them and start doing them. That will add weightage to your CV. Yeah, building in 1 year is easier nowadays. We have so many resources. You have ChatGPT as well. You can just type it and get idea of it. Anything. So yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, we have one question. How to start AI in electronics? As we see, AI is booming in electronics.
Yeah, it's booming for sure though. AI is nothing but what do we say? Consciousness for that machine. So see, if you want to survive with AI, then try to be in the role where what do we say, in some decision making role or some very good skill set role which AI can't come directly, or in near future also there are some rules for sure in VLSI where it's very difficult for AI to grab your opportunity. So try to be in that role as possible if possible. Try to have good skill set at the end. That is the crux of it, crux of everything.
Yeah, so like we have one more repeated question: how to approach companies and get a job? I think you can go through LinkedIn. Many opportunities are there and apply through there. I think we can take some new questions if we have, or we can wind up the session for today.
Sure. Yes.
I also applied for DV through LinkedIn channels, etc. Still no response. It's been almost 1 year from my graduation. Should I wait or any other way?
See, since there is some gap, so I suggest then, so getting you your interview call is like some bit less only, I feel. So try to see if you can go through some what do you say, government exams or technical exams for that, or try to prepare for GATE. That can be one good thing. So at least try to, you don't have to be quiet in that meanwhile, so you can learn the new skills as many as possible. Since it's 1 year, so you should have learned something. Try to learn more, if not MTech.
Yeah, you can ask your question.
Sorry, something happened.
Yeah, your video is gone. It's fine. Yeah, you can ask your question. Pink person. How do I write this name? Prat.
I don't know if it is Pratik or something. Sorry if I'm wrong.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Sir, as far I texted you, like I'm doing a engineer internship in Bangalore. I'm 23 graduate, sir. Still, I was like, it's 1.5 years. It's been gap. And right now I'm in second month of my internship.
Okay.
Is it a good choice to search the job right now only, or after internship I can search?
So one thing is, see if you are confident on your skills. That is one thing, because if you are confident on it, then yeah, you can apply anytime. There is no need to wait. If you are not confident and if you want some time to learn, then wait till internship and learn the things. Then you can apply.
Okay, sir. Is it a good choice? Like, I'm still in confusion because some people says for like fresh graduates they mostly hire. You have a 23 graduate, 1.5 year gap and all. They are saying. That's why I'm asking you. How can I approach to the companies, sir?
See, you have to showcase your skill set according to their roles. See, that is one thing. And see, that gap, I think it doesn't matter. I feel that's what I feel, because most of the companies, they just see if you have required skills or not. If you have required skills, then yeah, you can get into it. But yeah, if you feel there is some patience of time, then you can explore other opportunities as well. You can ping me in the chat. Maybe I'll happy to help you.
Yeah, Asya, you can ask a question.
Asya, yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Hi, Asya.
Currently, I'm in a second year ENTC student in Tier 3 college.
ENTC,
But I don't.
is it?
Yes, ENTC.
Okay.
But I don't know what to do. Can I go to IT or core? But in our college, core companies are not come. And when it comes to go to IT, say competition is very high. What can I do?
See, if you don't have any preference, then I would suggest go for an IT. That is very easier when compared to this electronics job, because they'll just come and they'll just hire you. I think it is relatively easier because the opportunities are very more, too many in IT field. That's what I feel. So if you don't have any preference, then just go for IT, because many companies offer comes to any colleges. So you'll have lots of opportunities. If you don't have any preference, then go for IT job.
Yeah, it all depends upon your
Hello, sir.
interest. You have to first decide where you want to go. First decide that, and then I think you can proceed.
If you just want the job, then yeah, go for IT. Because however, they are coming to your college only, right, at your doorstep. So yes. Hi, Chetu.
Hello, sir. I am currently pursuing my final year in EC. I have recently attended many workshops regarding VLSI Cadence Virtuoso, and I have completed my mini projects and major projects in Cadence only. I couldn't find a right openings for my profile, and I don't know how to get into the industry, and there are very less openings on it because they are asking about the experience, and I couldn't find right source. Could you suggest me what to do?
So I feel, after listening your words, I feel you are searching at wrong time. That's what I feel, because since you are in fourth year and you want some fresher opening, so since it's January, companies might not hire from now till June. That's what I feel. So you learn the things. Meanwhile, by June there might be some openings. Now also, I think in January also there might be some openings. Please go through LinkedIn once of all the companies, as many as possible. So you might find some of them and you can apply.
Yeah, I think let's wind up the session. It's already 7:30. So I hope you guys had a very good learning from this session. Thank you, Dileep, for taking time out of your busy schedule. And if you have any other questions, just ping him on LinkedIn or in this Discord channel under Ask a Mentor question section. And hope you guys had a great session. Thank you very much for joining. Let's meet in another session. We'll bring someone from backend or analog. You can put in your suggestions in the channel. Yeah, thank you everyone.
Okay, let me end with something. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So first thing is, see, if it can be of any college, you can come from any college, but try to acquire as many skills as possible. That is primary thing. Then you will have lots of opportunities at the end. So you don't have to get depressed or anything. So try to learn as many things as possible. At the end, you'll end up. See, if you have motivation to learn the things, then at the end there is no going back. Like, there is nothing to stop you. Try to learn as many things as possible.
Yeah, focus on basics, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start with basics and explore the things.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, guys.